Ryan, I hear that Russell only got on board with the movie because he knew that you were going to be in it. Did you realise that Russell Crowe was a Gosling fan?
I've never heard that term before.
You can use it. Feel free.
I will. I will. He says that, but I also think that what he leaves out is that Shane Black flew to Australia to convince him to do the film, and I think there was a certain guilt factor involved in that factored into his decision of doing the movie. But I'll take the Goslet. That's a better answer.
I was going to ask because obviously he's a massive fan of your work, if there was a little bit of a bromance there on set that helped it work together.
Yeah, well, his work in Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants was really seminal for me.
Yes.
And then, of course, his turn. No, every actor that I know has been influenced by him, and to get a chance to work with him was huge. But then I didn't imagine it'd be in a film with a giant smoking talking bee or mermaids.
Don't get enough of those movies.
You don't, do you?
That's what I was thinking.
Right. So you're welcome. At last.
Thank you.
About time.
My wish finally granted. A lot of action in this, a lot of comedy as well. Was anybody worried about ruining that beautiful face of yours, and did you do your own stunts?
Nobody seemed to care.
No
one seemed to share that. I didn't hear that once, honestly.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, they were
face.
like, yeah. It's it was a lot of stunts, but it was fun for me. I've always wanted to do this kind of physical comedy, so. So we ended up doing a lot of it. Not to mention my stunt guy had just come off of Fury, and he was impaled by a bayonet by his best friend on that film. And in true Australian fashion, he just dusted off and came to set and was ready to work. You know.
Could this be a franchise for you? Because it is ripe for a sequel.
I mean, what kind of scratch are we talking about
I've got
here?
$20. You're in?
I'm in.